When it gets down to having to use violence, then you are playing the system's game. The establishment will irritate you, pull your beard, flick your face to make you fight. Because once they've got you violent, then they know how to handle you. The only thing they don't know how to handle is non-violence and humor.
I feel that non-violence, organized non-violent resistance is the most powerful weapon that oppressed people can use in breaking loose from the bondage of oppression.
Right now, your anger is consuming you. Your anger is shutting down the brain God gave you.
God, you know, man, you've been talking about what's going on in me since I was in high school. How the fuck do you know so much about what's going on inside me?
No, I know about me. I know about this place. I know about the place you are in.
What do you know about the place I'm in?
There was a moment when I used to blame everything and everyone for all the pain and suffering and vile things that happened to me, that I saw happen to my people. I used to blame everybody, blame white people, blame society, blame God. I didn't get no answers because I was asking the wrong questions. You have to ask the right question.
Like what?
Has anything you've done made your life better?
What is new is that we now have the techniques and the resources to get rid of poverty. The real question is whether we have the will.
The Zeitgeist movement advocates an open source society instead of our current trading, money, property, religious, political, wealth-addicted based society. How do I join? Upload this documentary to your preferred video sharing website, share it on social media, recreate it with your own voice, claim it as your own. Anti-intellectualism has been a constant thread, winding its way throughout cultural life, nurtured by the false notion that democracy means that my ignorance is just as good as your knowledge. No entity of power, government, religious, corporate, political group or otherwise, can have absolute control over the truth. By working together, we can end the artificial barriers these groups promote and live in peace. Join the movement.
Most societies have an elite tries to stay in power. And the ways they stay in power is not merely by controlling the means of production, to be Marxist, i.e. controlling the money, but by controlling the cognitive map, the way we think. And what really matters in that respect is not so much what is actually said in public, but is what is left undebated, unsaid.
What is it about society that disappoints you so much? Oh, I don't know. Is it that we collectively thought that Steve Jobs was a great man, even when we knew he made billions off the backs of children? Or maybe it's that it feels like all our heroes are counterfeit. The world itself is one big hoax. Spamming each other with our burning commentary of bullshit, masquerading as insight, our social media faking as intimacy. Or is it that we voted for this? Not with our rigged elections, but with our things, our property, our money. I'm not saying anything new, we all know why we do this. Not because Hunger Games books makes us happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards. Fuck society. I have a thought for you. Murder is illegal. But if you take a picture of somebody committing the act of murder, they'll put you on the cover of Newsweek. You might even win a Pulitzer Prize. And yet, sex is legal. Everybody's doing it, or everybody wants to be doing it, huh? Yet you take a picture of two people in the act of sex, or just take a picture of a woman's naked body, and they'll put you in jail. Now I have a message for all you good, moral, Christian people who are complaining that breasts and vaginas are obscene. Hey, don't complain to me. Complain to the manufacturer, okay? And although Jesus told us not to judge, I know you're going to judge anyway, so judge sanely. Judge with your eyes open. What do you consider obscene? Is this obscene to you? Or perhaps that's obscene to you. Maybe this is obscene to you. But what is more obscene? This? Or this? This? Or this? You know, politicians and demigods like to say that sexually explicit material corrupts the youth of our country, and yet they lie, cheat, and start unholy wars. Look at them, they call themselves men, they're sheep, in a herd. I think the real obscenity comes from raising our youth to believe that sex is bad and ugly and dirty, and yet it is heroic to go and spill guts and blood in the most ghastly manner in the name of humanity. With all the taboos attached to sex, it's no wonder we have the problems we have. It's no wonder we're angry and violent and genocidal. But ask yourself the question, what is more obscene? Sex or war? I live on Earth at present, and I don't know what I am. I know that I am not a category. I am not a thing, a noun. I seem to be a verb, an evolutionary process, an integral function of the universe.